You've been making your money in GTA 5 line all along. I'm about to reveal the fastest ways you can make money right now in GTA 5 line so you can be some serious profits. Starting off with the Union Depository contract, this thing here has probably close to $20 million so far in GTA 5 line in total. If you're sleeping on this method right here, you're leaving millions of dollars on the table. I can tell you that right there. Now I'm going to show you how to do this most fastest way in GTA 5 line to make yourself that fast money. Now first off, I'm driving off in my car right here. It's a cool car. I don't like cars in this game. I like the Oppressor. Now right here I got to play musical cars. I get out of this car, get myself into another car. Why? It's just how it goes. I guess this car is like a decoy car. They don't know who I am, who I is, but I know I'm the one such as me. So I'm gonna drive this car right here into this garage. Now I can pull out Gator's gat and start causing problems, but me, I can't do math. And this is a cool little tip right here if you didn't know. This mission's glitched. There's like so many glitches in this mission right here. I'm surprised I don't walk out with $5 million from it. Yeah, she said, Deb, what is your double chin talking about? Well, watch me and this guy right here. We're about to start floating to another dimension. I swear, Rockstar, if you're watching, we know you're not. Look at this. What's this right here? This is not the only glitch that's in this mission right here. Trust me, there's a lot more coming. So I have this stash right there. Saw my cool Pokemon card. He said, no, Dev, get in the elevator. And this elevator looks a little sketchy, I'll be honest. I wouldn't trust this thing. So I finally reached the vault right here. And this vault's gonna have some gold in there. Now, if I did this with friends, which I have none, I would actually give myself a little bit more money because I'm the host of this mission right here. I'm happy as a cat in catnip right here. I'm running to the gold. Now, only hacker part about this mission, I can't scoop up all the gold. Why? Because there's limitations. Let me know in the comments below. Is this one of your favorite missions in GTA 5 line? I just love how it's so dang fast between the setups and this. I can get this done literally in under like 30 minutes. So now it's time for me to scoop up the last of the gold right here. Now I'm become a little slow. Listen, I may be slow mentally, but physically now I'm very slow. In my loadout, I didn't pick the good one. I usually do the Hustler loadout because it's the best weapons you can get in this mission right here. But before, I never talked about glitches. Watch this right here. There's somebody waiting for me. He's like a door guy that opens doors for you. I can open my own door. Look at this right here. This guy right here is chilling. I'm gonna shoot him in the leg because his cankles are just making different noises. So bada boom, bada bang. Let's get this upstairs. Now while upstairs, I was somewhat prepared for these NPCs are gonna spawn out of thin air. These people right here, two guys shapeshifters. We just saw it in flesh. I'm always prepared for those NPCs because they just pop out of nowhere right here. So now I'm gonna take out all the NPCs right here in the garage. I don't have the best loadout, so it might be a little hard for me. So anyways, I started blasting. I had to make sure to get myself armor and snacks beforehand because you just never know. Now, I gotta keep on looking over my fat neck because back there, NPCs will start spawning. So I'm always on the alert right here. And I never destroy that police car because that's my vehicle to get away in. My double chin was sensing something. Look at this over there. More shape-shifting NPCs are spawning from another dimension. I had to take them out with the good old snipes. And once I took them out, I said, know what? Let's get out of here. We gotta get out of here as fast as possible because more NPCs are gonna start spawning. Listen, they're all coming from another dimension. I had to make sure to keep my googly eye right there. My armor's totally gone, but I got it back. And this guy over here in the helicopter, he tried to pull the fast one on me. I said, know what, sir? You're gonna say hello to gravity. And look at this. Bada boom, bada bang. Now let's get myself into another garage to get myself in another car. No jokes. This is the most cars I've ever been in this game in the past 5 months. So I got myself into my cool car right here. You ask yourself, Deb, you're gonna drive away. You're gonna get far away from these NPCs. You can't call Lester. You can't get the fuzz off you, right? No. I'm gonna drive away, but I'm also getting myself a helicopter. Right here, it's called daydreaming. I missed my turn. But my last two brain cells said, Deb, turn around. You gotta go to the police station. I literally gotta go to the hive, right? They're all coming after me. They would never expect me going to the den. Now, 10 out of 10 times, this gosh darn helicopter is always here for me. It's like having a friend that I don't have. It's always there for me. I'm gonna get my sweet cankles right here into this helicopter. Then fly away. You know, I'm gonna be far away from these NPCs. I want nothing to do with them. I want to get this mission complete. And that's exactly what I did. I got the gold for the NPCs. They're gonna give me the money. I could probably buy a PS5 or something with it. So let's see how much money I make right there from that contract from the auto shop. Got myself literally $290,000 because the two setups give me $20,000 in total. But the money making doesn't stop here. We're making millions. So after that, I decided to steal some crates from my special cargo warehouse. Now the special cargo warehouse I have here is a small one because it's easy money and it's fast. So I grinded out 16 crates, pretty darn easy, and I came over here to see how much does this actually sell for yours truly. I'm like, I'm pretty hyped. Wow, almost $500,000. I like it. And I became a concerned citizen. I'm like, what kind of, sell mission are they gonna give me? So I'm like, no, let me sell it. Let's see what we got here on the plate. So Rockstar decided to give me the 2 truck missions right here. I gotta sell literally 10 crates. I have 30 minutes to do it, but it's not gonna end the way you think it's gonna end. It's gonna end pretty sad. I actually started delivering the first crates right here. Got it all complete. Got myself into the second truck. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood, but it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. I came over here to the train tracks and look at this. The train somehow got me like this. Instant night. I had a panic at the disco moment right there. I'm like, all right, I have to get my Ethernet cable out of my gosh darn computer. My fat bulgy fingers got the Ethernet cable out, and it says transaction pending right there, meaning the sale didn't go through. So it kicked me off GTA 5 line, and now I'm banned forever. I'm just joking. I jumped back in GTA 5 line. I was praying to everything holy that my crates are still there, and guess what? Look at this. It works. Wow, this is somewhat good, right? My redemption mission was so darn easy. I had to get the Titanic and just bring it down the middle of the ocean to meet another boat. Halfway through the mission, SpaghettiOs popped up on my mini screen. I said, oh, I got pirates here. So I take out the pirates like no other. Then I eventually reached the boat. They got this stuff. I got paid. I'm loving what I'm seeing. But trust me, we got more money to be made. I'm talking about 2 times the money in RP to be made right here. I'm at my import/export gosh darn little garage. And look at this. Top range vehicles. You gotta be crazy not to do this. Only haggard part about this mission is you gotta source the vehicles first to get them in your garage. But once you've done that, you can go ahead and sell them. I'm gonna sell this one right here. How much is this selling for? Ooh, specialist offer 200K. Call me Jack and smack me against the head with a fish. This is tremendous. So I modded the car up a little bit. Now it's time for me to drive. Now I'm pretty smart, I would say so, an IQ level of like 3, but I have to make sure not to get a single scratch in my vehicle. Now I'm doing this in an invite only session, so I know right here there'll be NPCs coming out of the woodwork. Actually 4 waves of them to be exact. They said, Dib, why should I listen to you? Look at my bank account. I would give you my money, but I can't. Now I'm gonna throw hands with literally like 16 NPCs that'll come in random cars, and once that's done, I can go ahead and drive my car to the destination. Pro tip right here, if you have friends, just tell them to jump in your invite only session and let them become a CEO VIP, and there'll be no NPCs popping up. So I took out the NPCs. I'm feeling good. No high blood pressure just yet, but trust me, soon it's gonna go up. And I'm talking about soon is right here. I have to drive this car now to the destination. Now I just gotta watch out for NPCs because they're like AI. They have a mind of their own. They say they don't, but they do. Like in my head, I've been thinking about Burger King because I'm hungry. I don't know where a Burger King ad would pop up. I'm like, okay, this is getting too spooky. Does anybody else have that problem, or is it just me? But right here, look, I'm driving like, I think I'm a pro, right? I can say that, right? Now right here, it's called Spooky Hill because cars come out of the woodwork like, you know, Michael Myers. He gets hit once. This guy has tremendous cardio. But look at this right there. Bada boom, bada bang. $200,000 in the bank, just like that. I can go back and keep on selling my cars. Speaking of fast money in GTA 5 line, this time trial, any time trial you see right now in GTA 5 line, press start and look for the clock. The clock is going to tell you what a time trial is. Right now in GTA 5 line, it happens to be right here for me. I literally have 2 minutes and 15 seconds to complete this time trial. Now, if you don't know, my bike is probably the fastest bike in GTA 5 online, meaning I'm going to complete this time trial a lot faster than the average person would do with the average bike. And there's people out there who actually do time trials with cars. I give you all the credit on earth because that's crazy. You're a better driver than me with cars. So right here, I'm in the wilderness right here. I got hit by a train before. Can I get hit by a moose? Yeah. Trust me, if the luck was there, I would have none, but I'm driving in the gosh darn wilderness right here. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. I'm lucky it's not raining. If you do this time trial when it's raining, oof, you're slipping and sliding like a fat guy in butter. Now right here, it becomes challenging. This is like me trying to put words together I can't spell or read. So right here, it literally, there could be sticks and stones or rocks. Literally, so many things in the wilderness right here that take me out. So I get a little caution when I'm over here by the Sandy Shores airfield because, again, I don't know what's going to happen. I get hit by a moose, a car, this plane would just almost hit me. There's a lot of things going on. Now right over here, I call this the final destination intersection because 90% of the time I get hit by a truck right here. And I squeeze this out like a fart and look at this. Bada boom, bada bang. I made it to the destination. Easy $100,000 time trials can give you in GTA 5 line. That's some fast cash right there. But wait, I have another time trial right here gonna make me even more money. Listen to the fastest bike in GTA 5 line. It has an HSW upgraded. I can start doing HSW time trials in GTA 5 line. 1:21 seconds. I'm gonna get this done faster than that. Pro tip. Always park your bike on the edge of the flat earth right here and just see, you know, where do I gotta go? This one here, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now it's gonna be a little challenging for me because it's raining. This is my arch enemy when it comes to time trials. Might be asking yourself, Deb, is this your second time doing this time trial? I'll be honest with you, yeah, because I slipped and slid off the cliff before. Now right here, I usually hit this pole or a car. See that car? There's always a car spawn. You always gotta make sure they be somewhat alert. Like the other day, I was invited to Google, so I went. I had to get on the subway and I had to be somewhat alert. I don't want nobody to try to steal my gosh darn Pokemon cards from my pocket, right? But right here, I am flying like a turd into the toll bowl, a little smelly, but somewhat happy. I want to know in the comments below, do you do time trials in GTA 5 line? I love it because it's an easy $1 million plus every month in GTA 5 line. A lot of players out there are poor, don't know about this. Like, no jokes, I can make a video tomorrow starting at literally level 0 and making like over $5 million so darn easily. That's called foreshadowing. So right here, I'm usually scared and prepared because, you know, these cars right here are a little too hard. Look at this right here, and plus it's raining outside. I'm lucky it's not snow. I have literally almost 30 seconds left on the clock, ref. I'm doing tremendous. No shot clock violation on my end. Gotta do a little quick turn right here into this cool little spot, and I'm feeling good. Literally, I have like almost 10 seconds to spare. Look at this, $251,000 right there in the bank account. You love to see it, but wait, we're not done just yet. After that, I said, you know what? I'm feeling good. Let me come over here to VIP work. Now, since I have GTA Plus, I get a little bit more money than the average person who doesn't have GTA Plus. But it's still good if you don't have GTA Plus. No worries. I'm gonna do sightseer here because it's fast and easy. So I put my phone right here from 2003, and I gotta start doing little squiggly lines. Now, time to find the first package. Now, right here, I had to go a little far distance from here and decide, you know what? I'm getting my oppressor. I don't drive in this game. I fly everywhere. It's so much easier, especially if you're a money grinder like yours truly. I said, you know what? Time to go ahead and get my phone and start figuring out what kind of dyslexia I have for today. I defeated the odds. I figured out what the next location is, so I got to it, and bada boom, bada bing. Second gosh darn crate bag, what do you like to call this thing? Secure. Now, this is my cup of cat piss. I like actually getting this done around the 5-minute mark right here. Why would you ever do such a thing? I get the full entire payout. Since I have a GTA Plus, I got myself $75,000 right there, which is tremendous. And trust me, these money methods I'm showing you here are fast, and you need to do them right now because literally in a couple weeks, there's a DLC coming. So right here, after that, I did Fortified. Now, I need a zombie truck for this right here. I love this mission because my double chin can rest. I can rest. Yeah, I just have that. What are you talking about? Well, if you don't know, Fortified, since I have GTA Plus, it's going to pay me a lot of money, that I can tell you. So I got to drive my little presser all the way over here to the zombie truck. Now, here's a pro tip whenever doing Fortified. I make sure to get into the truck because if I don't, I'm going to lose money. Why? I don't know. So my cheeks touch the cushion. I fart, I get out, and I get myself on the presser. Now, I got to get somewhere far away. Why? Dib, why are you going to run away from the gosh darn truck? Well, since I'm in an invite-only session, I have to worry about players, but I do have to worry about NPCs. So I make sure to get myself far away from the gosh darn truck so the NPCs don't worry about me. I literally have 10 minutes to do absolutely nothing. No worries, because 13 minutes, you get kicked from the game. 10 minutes, you don't. So the SpaghettiOs are over there. They're not going to touch my truck because why would they? The shot clock is about to hit 0 right here. And let's see how much money I get right here for Fortified. I got myself over $100,000 plus. It's still good if you don't have GTA Plus. I believe it's like $40,000 to $50,000 if I can do basic math. So after that, I whipped out my cool little phone right here. I called Franklin, the big F. The big F is going to give me a tremendous mission, right? Payphone Hit. I love him. I love him a lot. So I came over here to a payphone. Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you saw a payphone out in the wild? But after that, I came over here to my oppressor, but something happened over here. Something a little crazy. This never really happens to me ever in this game. This truck popped out of nowhere. The money truck. Wow. We found a money truck. So I started trying to destroy my oppressor. Is my oppressor weak? Am I weak? What is going on? So I started throwing my fat pudgy hands with the truck. I said, no what? Let me get the sticky boys out. Maybe they can do some damage. And these guys here, they weren't liking what was happening. I'm like, sir, I gotta get into this truck, so I gotta not you. I'm sorry about this, but it has to be done. So I started throwing some fastballs against the truck and eventually opened. I'm like, cool, great. The box is right there. I can't pick the box up. And this car right here almost hits me. I can't pick up the gosh darn money. And this guy tried to make me into a pancake. A lot of things are happening. So you know what? Let me come over here to the golf course. I got to talk to somebody. That lady was in my way. So I got into the golf course. I'm looking good. I'm playing the part, you know? And I had to say, what does Franklin want me to do? He said, you know what, Deb? Go ahead, say hello to the judge and make a touchdown. I'm like, you know what? You got it, Franklin. Then she disappeared from my minimap. I don't know what's going on. But good thing today, my googly eye was actually Googling. Look right here. There he is. Wow. Now, I don't want to look too suspicious, so I got my golf club out because I'm at a golf course. I said, you know what? Hole in one, bada boom, bada bing. And she wasn't out just yet. And I started swinging. I can't really play golf. I can play pool. It's without the gosh darn grass. So I got the gosh darn thing complete. I said, you know what? I got to get myself out of here. The heat is building. It's like holding in a fort in front of your girlfriend when you first meet her, and eventually one day you just let it go and you don't feel bad. Right here, I feel pretty good because $45,000 every 10 minutes in GTA 5 line. Yeah, but wait, didn't we forget something? We sure did. I came back to that little gosh darn briefcase. Remember the place I almost became a pancake? Well, guess what? Today I'm scooping up some money right here. These guys are still here for some apparent reason. They didn't respond. So you know what? Mine now. Bada boom, bada bing. $25,000. I got some stars. Like no jokes. Right after that, another little blue dot popped up in this actual car chilling right here. I can sell this right here. Tremendous. So if you have yourself an auto shop and you see these cars around the map, you scoop them up. You get 10 of them a day. Now I have to drive this car to the docks right here. If I get all 10 in one day, that's $200,000 in one day just by getting cars you randomly find around the map. Now I'm pretty sure if I bang this car up, I won't lose any money. But if I do, I'll be somewhat sad. Hasn't happened yet, but if it does one day, sadness will kick in. So I got 20,000 right there. If I get all 10 in one day, it's $200,000. But wait, we have more money to be made. So I came over here to my bail office, aka the fake police office, and I had to get this guy. And I had to break into this place. This place is like the fake Twitter. I'll be honest, as a fart locked in the 9th dimension, I don't think they liked me in this place. Why? I don't know. Now right here I have to find the servers. One day day the servers in GTA 5 line would just disappear. It's gonna be just a thought in our head, and that thought for me would be May 26th. So bada boom, bada bing. I started taking out all the NPCs. I eventually got to the servers. I started pressing dots and whatnot. Eventually, I did something. So I had to find this man over here at the Los Santos car meet. I'm like, sir, first off, I can't be running like an alien. Listen, you don't want to find yourself next to an alien. I'm pretty sure they can read minds. In my mind, they don't want to read. They're gonna say, damn, even his thoughts are dyslexic. So right here, I gotta pick up my cool little outfit. I gotta blend in with the environment, you know? So I became the Grinch. I'm not stealing Christmas. I want to steal this man's heart. But if I can't steal his heart, I probably want to steal his gosh darn pocketbook, because that one got some money in there. So bada boom, bada bing, got this cool car right here. I don't drive cars in this game, so I'm slipping and sliding like I'm on ice. Then I crashed into him a couple times. I'll be honest with you, I don't think he liked that. Then eventually, me and Omar decided, you know, let's take this outside. So we started playing tag a little bit, right? I had to get him a couple times, all right? Now, the cool thing about the bail office, every day, I believe you get a different person to go out there and find. I'm talking about the main person, the VIP, right? But today's Omar. And my objective right here is, you know, destroy Omar's car. Then he comes out of there and says, Dib, why did you do this to my nice car? And I said, sir, listen, you gotta go to jail. Like, not the real jail. It's like the fake jail, you know? But if you don't do the right things, you're still gonna go to jail. It's one of those places. So I hit this guy's pudgy fingers right there. I got a great hit on him. I'd make sure not to destroy him, because if I do, I'm gonna lose money. I said, sir, time to go to fake jail. He said, Dib, you got me. So I said, sir, you gotta go. So after bringing him to fake jail, he's eventually gonna be processed and booked and maybe brought to a real jail. Who knows? I don't know how this thing even works. I got myself $130,000. Pretty darn good. I can also get other gosh darn bounties in my computer, but I'm too fat and lazy to do that. So I came back over here to my auto shop. I have two cars here because I have two Michael Bays. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead. Let me mod up this vehicle right here. Now, I could be crazy with it. Put some most random things on this vehicle right here, but I'm a nice guy today. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. I'm going to put whatever they want on there because that's what we're supposed to do. And that's exactly what I did. Now, there's two things I can do right here. I can let my staff deliver it, or I can deliver it. Now, personally, I'm never going to let anybody else deliver my cars but myself. So maybe I yourself, Dib, why don't you ever let your staff deliver vehicles? Do you not trust them? I don't trust them at all. And plus, it's a lot faster when I do it. So look at this. I'm driving tremendously right here. I make sure not to crash. If my vehicle gets a single scratch on there, I'm going to be somewhat upset because I'm going to lose money right there. Listen, you don't want to lose any money whenever you're doing these little sales right here. For any kind of car you're selling in GTA 5 line, drive it with care, but also look right here. Watch out for the vehicles. They're going to come after you every time, I swear. But if you're still in this video right here, drop in the comments below the letter W and I'll heart every one of those comments. Excuse my boy, huge MVP. Speaking of MVPs, I delivered a vehicle. This is tremendous. She might love it. She might hate it. Who knows? So let's see what she actually gives us for payout. Listen, I'm somewhat hyped. It's not double money and RP on this right now. If it is, I'll get a lot more, like $80,000. Listen, my double chin is not complaining. Also, look at this. I made $5 million so far from these cars. For those people out there saying, Dib, that's not a good way of making money. $5 million in my pocket for just delivering cars. I think so. So I thought I came back to my auto shop. The other Michael Bay had another, his vehicle's kind of haggard. So I said, you know what? I'm going to sell it no matter what. I can actually buy this car. Why would I do that? Crazy. And just like the other car, I make sure nothing hits me. I don't run into anything. No meters come from the sky. And bada boom, bada bing. $60,000 right there for that car. Trust me, I love these ways of making money. But wait, there's still more money to be made. So every day in GTA 5 line, I can come to this little gosh darn little bullseye, right? This thing right here, a Madrazo hit, right? The mozzarella cheese guy. He's gonna say, Dib, listen, there's a guy we need to take out. I'm like, okay, what do we gotta do? He's gonna say, Dib, here's the things here. You gotta do it the right way. You don't do it the right way, you don't get yourself a bonus. I'm like, okay. He says, this guy right here, he kind of looks like he came from GTA 6. Now, good old Madrazo's gonna say, Dib, listen, you need to use a certain weapon than that item. I'm like, okay, my choice today was a shotgun. I couldn't find this man at first, even though he's a man of high calories. I'm like, okay, where could this guy possibly be? I started using this cool thing, nothing was popping up. So I started looking around, looking for clues. I'm like, okay, where this guy possibly be? And I say, this guy. I'm like, uh-oh, this is probably the spot. So I took him out, took his friends out as well. Now I gotta take a photo of the guy. Listen, this guy needs proof that in that night. Now that I did that, I need to get myself out of here as fast as possible because the fuzz is on me. So I made my getaway and got myself well out of there. I'm gonna get myself some good money. Now the cool thing about this, I can do this every day in GTA 5 line. This is a daily thing. $30,000. That's $60,000 with double money and RP on it. Another fast way of making money in GTA 5 line is taking pictures of 3 animals every day in GTA Online. Today I had gosh darn seagulls. These seagulls right here were rocking out to some good music. So I took a nice good old shot of them and I said, Dib, good job, man. Here's like $20,000. I'm like, sweet. I got 2 more animals. I got a coyote and a pig. So I came over here by the farms. I'm like, this is probably where a gosh darn pig would be chilling. Now look at this right here. We got a couple pigs chilling. They're just chilling in a normal environment. Give them a little bada boom, bada bing. Took a picture of them. You gotta love some bacon. And bada boom, bada bing. Another $20,000. Next, I got myself some gosh darn coyotes, which I've been chased by before in my life. So I gotta do a drive-by snapshot of a coyote because these things are too fast and they get too far in my way and I can't take a picture of them. This guy right here, tremendous, sir. Bada boom, bada bing. A total of $100,000 I just made right there. Total of $700,000 if you do 7 days in a row. So after that, I came over here to my clubhouse. You ask yourself, Dev, what could you possibly do in here that'll make you some fast cash? Actually, came over here to my garage, and this gosh darn bike is actually the fastest bike in GTA 5 Online once you have the HSW upgraded to it. But I said, you know what? Today, I'm going to modify it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to modify it. This is basically a system mission to the auto shop, but it's in your gosh darn clubhouse. I basically got to do the same thing, put all the cool parts and whatnot to the gosh darn bike, and then once I have everything settled, I got to go out there and sell it. Now, I know the rules apply just like selling the gosh darn auto shop cars. I make sure not to crash into anything or anyone because I will lose some pretty pennies off this bike. And somehow, I actually made it there in one piece, going to the customer, and I can tell you the truth, I think the customer liked the bike. I can tell you this right here, I think she liked it. So let's see how much money I get right here for this bike sale. Got myself $60,000, pretty darn good. But if you want to make yourself over $16 million in GTA 5 Online, check out this video right here. I'll catch you on it.